Welcome to the source. The source. Source. Hey, get the source.
Good morning. Happy Thursday to everybody. Hope you all had a nice Wednesday. I sure as shit didn't. Man, the Padres. I did hit the Yankees -1.5, and I hit the first 5 over in the Cards Astros, but I didn't even put that on the ticket, the first 5 over. So as far as what I posted and what counts on my record, the Yankees was my only win. The Padres are disgraceful, man. They are a disgraceful organization. Let me zoom in. There we go. The Padres, I thought that was a perfect spot for the Padres last night. Like, how do you fail to get to the Angels bullpen 3 consecutive nights? It's absolutely crazy. What a disgraceful organization. And I think a lot of people were on the Padres, not just in my community, but like other people I talked to. Seems like a lot of pros took the Padres yesterday. So it was just like a collective, the whole sports betting community as a whole taking an L together. Someone said, I hope the Padres never win another game. Yeah, on that game for sure. We still have 8 minutes, by the way, before Toast and Commish joined. 11:30. So me and Proppy were just sitting here ready. So we just figured to go live. Those damn Dodgers. Yeah, I actually didn't bet the Dodgers, but that was a crazy one. It was like 7-0 after the first inning. It's wild. Where's Toast Vic at? Tatum rebound and assist combo. I'll never bet the Padres again. Do you see Toast? I don't. Toast, leave and come back in. But I can't see him in the thing. Never mind. I'm in the OBS. I'm not going to be able to see him. I'm in the OBS screen. Unmute your mic and tell him to leave and come back. Oh, there he is. There he is. Yep. Sauce, I saw your vid with Ev Boston. Yeah, thank you. He did a good job with that podcast. Came out. I've never really done that kind of content before, like the long form podcast type of thing. So, yeah, it came out well. Thanks for watching.
Are we live right now?
Yeah. Twins always light up Stroman. I mean, Stroman is due to get lit up.
And I bet the Yankees big. Reverse line movement. Twins should win today. Everything says Twins. And now everybody can shut up when I don't bet the Yankees anymore.
That's really irking you, huh?
No, not at all. It's the same 4 messages over and over. That's the Padres. And yeah, it's the same messages over and over.
You have an Instagram. Yeah, it's just my name, but I don't really use it. If my job wasn't this, I wouldn't use much social media. The only thing I post on social media is pretty much about the show, and like when I don't really, other than like the occasional sarcastic tweet, I'm not really very active on social media. The only thing you'll see me post is like related to sports betting. And
somebody told me that like, your family's cool and all, but why don't you post anything about your stuff? And I was like, because that's not what it's just not my thing, bro.
Yeah. I mean, that my Instagram is just my name if you want to follow me, but I don't really care if you do or don't.
I follow you, just so you know.
Oh wow, I appreciate that.
Hey, you know what? Just supporting. Just out here supporting.
Guarantee you, Commish shows up at 11:30 a.m. on the nose. Can someone explain what a unit is? It's 1% of your bankroll. So if you have $1,000 to bet with, 1 unit is $10. If you have $100 to bet with, 1 unit is $1. Sauce, is there a Discord? Yeah. KyleKirms.com. Just look on the homepage. There's information about it. There's actually a video on KyleKirms.com of me explaining what's on the website and how to use it. Someone told you 10%. Someone's trying to make you go broke, man. No, it's 1%. Someone's playing games with you.
10 bets. You lose 10 bets, you're out.
Yeah, right. 10 bets.
You're done.
You're fucking bust. Appreciate it. In a couple of years, the Yankees are going to get Paul Skeens. Nah, he's going to be a Met. No, Devers is the Met. Devers is the guy coming to the Mets.
I'll tell you right now, if that ever happens, I don't know if I'll ever be able to come on the show again, because that is the most out of left field person to ever come to the Mets ever.
I know a Met when I see one.
Hey, like I said, if it ever ends up happening, I don't know if I'll ever be able to come back on the show.
Corey Moss says, Sauce and Toast, want to share your unit size? Bro, I share every single one of my bet slips in the Discord. You can literally see every one of my bet. So it's not private information.
Mine's anywhere from 75 to 150. Kind of depends on how I'm doing that week. Sometimes I go bigger, sometimes I go smaller. Just really depends.
Go big or go home.
It's really not that impressive, to be honest with you.
Where do you post your win-loss record? On the website, there's a tab called Results. We got 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Prop Beaver, under the tab Stuff, there's a thing called Countdown. Oh, no, it's only on my computer, so it won't load for you. I could put that on your computer for next time, though.
I really don't think what your unit size matters, though.
Kyle, toss a freebie to your loyal subs. What do you mean free? What is this? Did you... all the shows are free.
Let me go through every game.
Yeah, what I don't understand. What do I do that isn't? Toss a freebie. A free what? What are you talking about?
Now he's pissed. What do you want? I'll give it to you. Just tell me what you want.
What are you looking for? A free what?
That was
what the hell?
I don't know why.
Toss a freebie. What? I don't even know what you're asking me for. A free pick? What do you think we do on here every single day? Like, what do you think we're about to do? Are we about to put on a interpretive dance performance? Like, we're about to give our picks for the games. That's what we do every day. Shit. Toss a freebie. Oh, all right. He wants a free pick. Yeah, what do you think this show is? Isn't that what we do every day?
Why are you here? I guess that's the question.
Yeah,
I thought you come to the show.
Toss a freebie. Toss a freebie before you get into the freebies. Yeah. Someone goes, he's slow. Oh, shit. Said, I've been in prison 15 years. Do people really ask these questions? Oh, bro, you would be receiving this channel. Obviously, I a lot of people watch, so like I get a lot of comments in, and my estimation of society's average IQ is just always in a free fall. Where it's like someone comments something, and it's like how do you draw a salary with such a small amount of cognitive ability? Like, how do you even go through life like that? And I'm not even in a mean way. I'm just genuinely curious. Like, how do you even like function? And you know what? It's something with today's society. Oh, it's 11:31, so we'll get started. But I noticed that people will ask for help before putting 5 seconds. Like, you know how many people go on the website and will ask, like, how do I do this? When, like, the first thing you see on the website is how to do this. Where it's like people just, like, they ask instead of, if you put, like, 4 seconds. And that's just an example as a whole. But anyway.
I think the easiest example to use is the Discord. Like, go to my website.
It says how to join Discord.
It's the very first thing that you see. But that's like the first question we get. How do we get on Discord?
Like 15 comments today, how to join Discord. It's like, how to join Discord. All right. Anyway, Orioles, Blue Jays is first, and I guess Commish isn't going to make it. All right. Well, there's only 3 games, so we might be close to done by then. But Prop, you can put an Orioles money line thing up for me. I hate this. I bet it. So this isn't like a lean or anything. I'm in on this, but I gotta say, with this line, I feel like the entire planet's gonna be on it with me. So you're linked to the wrong folder. That means your pick graphics are linked to the wrong folder. That's the only way that could happen. So properties. Oh. That means you didn't relink them after. All right. So yeah, I'm on Baltimore and Toast, are you on Baltimore? I'll pull it up. We could talk about it. I don't even want to.
I haven't bet this game because I bet Baltimore yesterday, got my 20 cents of CLV, and they lost because fucking Craig Grimble. So whatever.
Well, that's the thing is I didn't bet it yesterday, and I was like, all right, cool. Like, I'm glad I didn't because they ended up. But this one, it's like the same thing where it's like, how do you not take them, kind of? And Baltimore always seems to hammer Kikuchi historically.
How so? I see 4 2/3, 4 hits.
No, watch.
1 run, 6 innings, 1 run, 4 2/3, 2 runs. And it's not terrible.
I was just looking at it, and I'm pulling it up now. 6 hits and 4 1/3 in the last start. Start before that, 7 hits, 3 earned runs and 4 2/3. Before that was a good one. So I guess, you know what, to your point, I guess it looks like he pitches better against them at home in Toronto. But even that, the one before, I see 1 good start in his last 5 against Baltimore. His last 6, 7. Yeah, 1 good start ever against Baltimore. Holy shit. So Orioles against the lefty, which honestly, they've been better against righties this year. If you actually look at the last few lefties they've seen, not great. But Crochet's a man. Crochet's the man. Baltimore bounces back and wins. I don't like it. I don't want to talk about it because I don't like it. It's just I feel like it's the right bet. I didn't bet it yesterday, and I don't even have a good reason for it. They're the better team, and they're underdogs, which is almost sketchy. Povich apparently is the number 4 pitching prospect, right, Toast?
Yeah, he's supposed to be really good. Like, there's no question about that. I don't know what to expect from him today. I don't really expect for him. Most of the time when we see these higher prospect guys, the chances of them coming up and just getting throttled is pretty low. Like, not many of them absolutely come up here and just get throttled. Is something wrong?
Yeah, why don't you have the pick graphics up?
Okay, while they're doing that really quickly, they're doing that. I don't really know much about Cade, but my point to all that is that I don't think that this guy's going to come up and get throttled at all. Like, we haven't seen a whole bunch of major league guys get throttled. My point to the Kikuchi thing, I don't think that he's going to get throttled either. I would lean under. I mean, I know that that's kind of probably weird with Cade on the mound, but I really don't see. I think this is probably very similar to a game that we saw yesterday, 3-2, 4-2, something like that. I mean, the first 2 games of this series, 10-1, 7-2. I don't think that's really indicative of how these 2 teams play each other at all. So I would actually kind of lean Blue Jays. And the only reason I say that is because you are getting them at home at a cheap price with Kikuchi off back-to-back bad starts where I think that he should pitch well at home here today. But again, I'm not betting it. I would need at least plus money to even take a look at Toronto to actually play them in the game. But like I said, I'm not going to do it. So
75%, 15% Baltimore. So everyone's betting the Orioles. This is a super square pick. Hopefully they come through for us. God damn.
I forgot one other thing that somebody else asked me this. Yes, the Toronto bullpen is good to go. Garcia and Green went yesterday, but very minimal pitches, so they'll have everybody good to go in their bullpen. And Cano's went 2 of the last 3 days for Baltimore, and so has Webb.
I don't know if it's the fact that I'm coming off a losing night, or I don't feel good about this. I don't feel good about this bet at all. But maybe it's just the fact that like yesterday sucked for me, and my energy's low right now. But I'm on Baltimore. We'll see.
I was gonna say, even if you lose, I mean, you're getting one of the better teams in baseball at essentially even money. I mean, you could do worse with your money.
Yeah, and
just saying, like it could be worse.
I feel like if this was a couple weeks ago, I wouldn't have bet this though. I don't. So
you could be me, stay up all night, feel good about yourself, and lose value on every single fucking play you made today. And now you can sit there and feel that if you want.
True. All right, I guess let's go to the next game. And I liked the over in this one yesterday, but now it's been postponed, so we're still going to see Brady Singer. But now it's no longer a bullpen day for Cleveland. Tanner Bybee's going to start, which kind of takes away a little bit of what I liked. So there's no way I can bet the over. The total dropped a run, so it is lower. But also both these bullpens are now 1 day rested, so I won't be betting the over. I like Cleveland. I like them to get to Brady Singer yesterday, so I still like them to get to Brady Singer today. But Tanner Bybee has been unreliable at home this year, which is the complete opposite of what he was last year. And the Royals bats, normally we can't trust them on the road, but you know what? They just lit Tristan McKenzie up the other night. So, I mean, I guess put the over graphic up for me, Prop Beaver, but it's over a pass. I didn't bet this one.
Good morning, Commish. I did bet the over. I don't really care about what happened yesterday personally. I am in a spot where if I told myself if Brady Singer was going to go again after that delay, I was definitely going to be playing on the over. Tanner Bybee is better. The bullpens are rested and whatnot, but I still think that we could see runs here today. I think that Cleveland's going to get to Brady Singer. We touched on this yesterday about how his struggles against Cleveland and his struggles in the division as well in general. I understand that Bybee's been pretty damn good at home. But at the same time, it's been a mixed bag. He's had 2 really bad starts. He's had 2 really good starts at home. I expect the Royals to get a couple runs here today. I just felt like 7 was a little bit too small, or 7.5, was a little bit too small with Singer, who was supposed to pitch yesterday and now pitching again today. The fact that Singer's pitching again makes me not so worried about the bullpens having a little bit of rest. So I'll take my chances at a low number at 7.5.
I had to drop out because for some reason I couldn't see or hear Commish. I can now. Did you say you're actually betting this, or this is a lean?
Yeah, I said it out last night.
Okay. All right, so maybe I'll tail you on it because I was liking the over in this matchup yesterday. So maybe I'll just tail you. Commish?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to not take a look at the over here. Cleveland's ballpark has played really, really hitter-friendly this season. They took out a lot of the seating in right field, so there's like a lot more wind factor at that ballpark now. The problem is it's not nearly as good hitting weather today as it would have been yesterday, aside from the rain. So I'm not like in love with that pick as an over. I do think this is a good spot for Cleveland's bats, though, against Singer. Like, I think they're definitely the better team here. I think the Royals, I think if one of these two teams is legitimately a contender for a postseason spot, it's definitely Cleveland. You get Cleveland at home, where they've been really good this year. The Royals haven't been that good on the road. I like the Guardians in the spot.
I actually was considering, not yesterday. Yesterday was on the over, but I was actually looking at the Royals today, knowing that they switched it from a bullpen day to Bybee, and now it's up to -155. I was actually considering Kansas City at +130 because everyone just bailed on them, right? Yesterday, people were down to bet the Royals. Day before that, people were down to bet the Royals and the Tristan McKenzie start. But now that it's Bybee, everyone's going to flood over to Cleveland, and I thought now we're at +130. This is where I would consider taking a shot at Kansas City. So if I'm playing aside, I'm taking the Royals here at this price.
You can get +140 now if you want.
I think I'd rather be on their team total.
Yeah, because you could get a nice cheap 3.5 right now. Wait a second, +140 though, Toast. What's the Royals team total over?
3.5 plus 100. First 5 team total over 1.5 -120.
3.5 plus 100. Nah, I'm passing. Can we put the Royals up for me? Because that's the way I want to go. But I'm not gonna bet it. I'm not forcing shit. I had a losing night. I need to.
I felt the same way. I would be on the Royals if Brady Singer wasn't scheduled to pitch yesterday. I'm not that. I just can't do it.
Did he warm up though? Because
yes.
No.
How do you know he didn't?
No, that game was postponed way ahead of time.
I don't trust it. I don't care. I don't trust it. I don't care. Because he didn't wake up in the. I can tell you right now, he didn't wake up in the morning and they said, "Brady, it's canceled. You don't have to get ready." He went to the ballpark thinking he was going to get ready. I don't care.
Commish, is that true? Did he go to the ballpark thinking he was going to get ready? So it's
Maybe.
a mindset.
I don't even know where Kansas City was
Do you
yesterday
think
morning.
he listens to like a certain playlist in the car on the way?
Honestly, pitchers are like really weird human beings, bro. Like they're so weird. They like especially like J-band routines, plyo routines, like that stuff takes hours pregame. Like these guys are probably warming up for 2.5 hours before they're actually throwing.
So is there something to are people in the comments? Are you thinking if Brady Singer didn't actually warm up to start, that mentally you can't back him because he woke up mentally ready to pitch yesterday? I call bullshit.
That's not what I said.
Yes, you did.
Okay.
He said he doesn't trust him.
I said I don't trust it. I didn't go into details about him mentally not being prepared. That's a whole completely different situation.
Basically, you tried to diagnose his mental illness.
No,
right here
I said, yeah.
I want to bet the Royals now. Plus 140.
I hope the Royals win 10-0 now and you don't bet them. That's what I hope.
All right. Royals are pass. I'll consider it. Next up, Seattle, Oakland. I hate my bet. I hate my bet again. I hate today. I don't know if it's just I'm in the loser mentality because yesterday, but I hate today. Hate my bets.
Sounds like a dark cloud.
It's a temporary dark cloud. It's like
we checked the forecast. We is moving through.
Yeah. It's just one of those 30-minute summer showers. Oh God, I don't even want to say it. Prop Beaver.
I'll do it first.
You did the same thing.
I didn't lay -1.5. I took the -130 last night, but yeah, I'm the same thing.
I'm a Mariners -1.5, bro.
You know,
during the day against a lefty, I'm sick in the head, bro. What the?
Oh, I have a good notes for this game. Hold on. Oh no.
I'm sick in the head.
Oh no, I lost him. Go ahead, Kyle.
I don't even want to say it. All right.
Okay.
Something that's really endearing about Oakland is their bullpen, but Mason Miller threw 29 or 30 pitches yesterday. Oh my God. I like Brian Wu to here's the ultimate thing. I can't share my screen because Prop Beaver's the one producing, but the ultimate deciding factor for me was right here. Ready? These are righty starters against Oakland. Logan Gilbert, 7 innings, 1 run, 5 hits. George Kirby, 5 innings, 2 runs, 6 hits. Charlie Morton, 6 shutout innings. Reynaldo Lopez, 6 innings, 1 run. You have to. I'm looking at the last 7 righty starters to pitch against Oakland. They haven't gotten to one of them. We're talking 7 straight quality starts. Some of them excellent. So Brian Wu should deal here against the A's lineup. And then you take into consideration, what do we know about Brian Wu dating back to last season when he made his debut in Major League? Well, where he's vulnerable is against lefty bats. There's just not many lefties in Oakland's lineup. They're going to have 6 righties in there. So I wouldn't be mad at a Oakland team total under either, but it's probably at 2.5. So I took Seattle -1.5. It's like plus 120. I think I got it at. And honestly, if the Mariners score 3 runs, I think I cash this.
That makes sense. Yeah, I see that.
Why not the under 8 in case Seattle's bats don't show up?
Because I had already bet the total in this series twice in a row. I bet the under in the first one won, bet the over in the second one lost. So I'm not even trying to play like tic-tac-toe with the total in this series. I don't think Oakland's going to score, but I won't bet a team total under 2.5. I circled some way to play that angle, and I think the best way to just take the plus 120 -1.5. Final score 4-1 Seattle.
I'm on Seattle. Mason Miller has not pitched in back-to-back days this year. Even if he had, I mean, I highly doubt he's gonna.
Not after throwing 30 pitches. Maybe if you do like 11.
And it's a day game after a night game. So
I was gonna say, yeah, day game after a night game probably just X's him either way.
Yeah, so there's no chance in my mind Mason Miller's pitching today. Austin Adams threw 15. The rest of that bullpen is available. They should definitely be available, but none of those guys are intimidating whatsoever to me. A lot of high contact guys. So Seattle, a team that has a lot of trouble with strikeouts, not a team that's going to hit guys like Mason Miller well, not a team that's going to hit a lot of high strikeout guys well, but they should be fine today against JP Sears and whatever we get after that. How do you not bet Seattle?
I did. Well, a little more confident now that you guys feel the same. Also, no Munoz, who got hurt in that play at the plate the other night. But Seattle should have everyone else. Stanek, Saucedo.
Yeah, I was going to say they didn't
guys,
use anybody.
Yeah,
and
Bobby
to be
honest, yesterday.
And to be honest, you might see Saucedo start getting some pretty good high leverage situations. He's been really, really good for them. So
he was good last year too.
Yeah, no, he's a reliever on the rise. Like, I'm not even talking shit because of his name or anything. Like, he's really, really good. Yeah. So can't really add, I guess, too much. I went into a little bit of a black hole last night looking at Mariners versus lefty pitching and just look at who they faced, and the only times they've lost against lefties this year, I didn't go back all the way, but over the last month and a half. Win against Ty Detmers, win against Framber, win against Corbin. They lost against the Nats, Nestor, and the Yanks, and the Yanks scored 7 runs in that game, by the way. And then they lost against Baltimore and John Means when Baltimore scored 9 runs in that game. Previous to that, they beat Alex Wood. They beat Framber again. They lost to Chris Sale, but they beat Max Fried. They beat Andrew Heaney. The Mariners have been pretty damn successful against left-handed pitching here today, or overall this year. Now they face JP Sears, who has been decent. I will give him that. He hasn't been an absolute gas can before, especially at home. But last year he faced Seattle at home, went 5 2/3, gave up 6 hits and 4 runs. I expect Seattle to scrape a couple across from him. And then Brian Wu, not only has he been really good since coming back for Seattle this year because he started a little bit late, he also has fantastic numbers against Oakland in his career. 15 total innings, no runs. I think it's 14 strikeouts or something like that. I don't have it written down, but it was very good numbers. So I expect him with a rested bullpen behind him to get the job done as well. So I took Seattle last night at 135. I would still play it at -140, which you can get it at right now.
Someone said, I thought you guys faded Seattle during day games. We do, which is why I'm not smiling on this stream because I don't like it. I hate it.
Hey, one other thing with Oakland, too, they might give Sears a little bit longer of a leash in this spot, even if it's it's a sacrificial lamb, because they don't have a starter listed for tomorrow.
And we know Mason Miller.
We don't know that for certain, but if tomorrow ends up being a quasi bullpen game or you bring up a really inexperienced young arm to start tomorrow, they're probably going to try to get whatever they can out of Sears today.
I'd be with that. It could be low scoring, and then Sears lets up 3 in the 6th. That'd be nice. So yeah, they want to see Commish's pick for Baltimore. So probably you want to flip back to game 1. There you go.
Are we just doing the day games on this show?
Yeah. Well, we had done Baltimore before you joined, so.
Yeah, sorry, I was just finishing my work call, but yeah, man, Baltimore's team total's at 3.5. That just doesn't make any sense to me. They just against Kikuchi, you play that and you live with the results, in my opinion.
You're talking about the over, right?
Yeah, the over 3.5.
Oh, good. I was gonna say, which way? Yeah.
What were you guys on for that?
I'm on Baltimore toast past. I don't like the price because we did. My suspicions were confirmed when we ran a poll on this game, and it was 86%, 15% Baltimore. Everyone's betting the O's, and when I got it, it was -105. But I'm seeing +100s now, so line's moving in the wrong way, the wrong way. But that doesn't mean the bet's gonna lose. It doesn't mean we're on the wrong side. It's just a little concerning, is all.
I have not bet that yet. I might pivot to the. It's probably over 2.5 first 7.
You can just go 1.5 first 5.
Yeah, I might go over 1.5 first 5, over 2.5 first 7, and split it that way.
Kikuchi hasn't been pitching well. The Baltimore's gotten to him plenty of times.
Kikuchi's also one of those guys. I don't know. Like Kikuchi needs 14 hours of sleep a day, and that's not a joke. That's not an exaggeration. This man literally sleeps 14 hours a day, and he has to play. This game's at 1:00.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not betting that solely because of that, but
I would like to see Kikuchi's day splits. Prop Beaver, day splits for Kikuchi.
where is Prop Beaver?
I can tell you right now that I have a sneaky suspicion that he pitches well today.
Well, he could go 6 innings to give up 2.
Just because
suspicion.
he's been really. I mean, he's been pretty bad the last couple starts. I just don't. I don't think that we're gonna see him that bad 3 in a row. That's just my personal opinion.
So you have
a lot of strikes,
it's a
too.
sneaky suspicion.
Sneaky, yes.
Like honestly, his
So
underlying
bet
stuff
Toronto.
is terrible from those games.
I'm good.
All right, let's do a community top bet. We can't do a parlay. There's only 3, so let's just do a community top bet with these 3.
You say Kikuchi in his career during the day, 14 and 10, 4.37 ERA, not terrible.
Not great.
That's probably
not
pretty
great.
in line with his career, though. It's not like there's like crazy.
It is,
split.
yes, it's very, very in line with his career.
I wish Fangraphs had that in their default splits instead of having to custom search them.
I know.
So
I know
Why took me
Savant
so
has
long?
it.
the community top bet, we have Baltimore money line, Cleveland money line, Seattle money line. Those are the 3 they voted for. So put a poll with those 3.
Whoa, good news for you, Sauce. He's 1 in 4 retractable roof stadiums.
What does that even mean?
Just saying, Toronto's got a retractable roof.
That's a Prop Beaver stat. Right?
I don't even know how that's right because he's played in that stadium a lot. I don't even know.
So Kikuchi this year, again, this is a very small sample size. This year, he's 0-3 in day games with a 4.98 ERA and a 157 FIP. I mean, a
Who'd he pitch
157
against?
WHIP. I'm just pulling from Savant. I don't have.
Okay.
Someone said, "Don't worry about market moves, Kyle. The squares win every day." I mean, yeah, the square side wins every time, but the people betting that side aren't doing this for a living, or else if they won enough, they would. You know what I'm saying? I'm not changing my bet or anything. It's definitely concerning to know people that do this for a living, or it's indicative that people who play the sharp money that are able to bet for a living are on the other side. That's all.
You have anything you guys love for the night game? Just because I probably won't talk to you before then.
No, I bet the Yankees again, -1.5, because like, how do you not play it at this point? Covers every day.
I bet
Yeah,
the Yankees too.
Toast is even on the Yankees.
Toast is on the Yankees are going to lose.
Oh,
So
I
either
know.
one time
That's,
it's the
that's
Yankees and they're
trust
not
me,
gonna
I know.
win,
Oh, I
and then
know.
he's going to hate them for the next 4 months.
No, it's just now people can. Be
I also
like,
bet. I think okay. So I couldn't figure out a great way to bet it. I took Cardinals -1.5 because I couldn't. And I tried to find another way to bet it. I think Sonny Gray is going to deal. He's got outstanding numbers at home. He's got outstanding numbers against righties, and the Rockies loaded with righty bats. You got the Rockies on the road. This lineup, don't even say anything about it. So I think Sonny Gray could go 7 shutout. So how do we play that? Or options are limited. You either got to take an expensive Rockies team total under 2.5, or you got to lay the 1.5 with the Cardinals. And although I do think the Cardinals get to Quantrill, Cal Quantrill hasn't been that bad. So,
or you could pair them with Boston, who also won't lose at +110, and sit there sitting pretty, like I did.
yeah, Boston probably won't lose. That's a good point.
I'm not going to lie.
I played Boston -1.5. It's like one of my favorite plays today, and I've got like 40-cent CLV on it.
I'm not going to lie. FanDuel has Sonny Gray at 17.5 outs. It's -198, but like I cannot envision a situation in which that does not catch.
I think Sonny Gray absolutely shoves today. I
I can
think
see
that
him 10 strikeouts.
yeah, I think that we see him go 6 or 7 innings of 3 or 4 hit balls, 7 strikeouts, and a walk. Like yeah. I think that after that Pittsburgh, or I'm sorry, after that Philadelphia performance, and now he comes home where he's been even better. I think unless his arm is completely dead, Sonny Gray should pitch extremely well here today, in my opinion.
Is that a concern? Are we worried about Sonny Gray being dead?
No.
Two people that I respect have made that comment to me.
Why would he be dead? Yeah, based on what?
Arm fatigue. It's arm fatigue.
He threw 86 pitches last game. He hasn't. They've been very careful with him too. He's very rarely even thrown 90.
Yeah. Well,
he hasn't gotten less than 5 innings in a start all year.
Okay. He's been dominant in 4 of his last 5 starts. He's been dog shit.
Arm fatigue. He's thrown the same amount of pitches that he was in April.
Okay. Then he just randomly sucks. Therefore, no explanation.
When is he? Where is it randomly sucks? Where are you seeing?
5 innings, 5 hits, 4 runs against.
He's on the road against the best lineup in baseball.
Cool. Okay, let's keep going down the list then. Okay, he pitched well against the Cubs. He gave up 3 runs against Baltimore. He gave up 5 runs against the Angels. He gave up 6 runs against the Brewers. He gave up 4 runs against the Mets. He ain't pitching well. What are we talking about?
I mean,
what are we talking about?
All the runs against the Mets were unearned. He had a game score of 60 there. And now we're talking back in April now.
I'm just saying, like. I mean, show me the start that you're so impressed with Sonny Gray. I just want to know.
It's not one particular start. I'm just looking at his body and work. He's been good this year.
Me too, then.
Yeah, and I would put more stock into the arm fatigue thing if he wasn't missing so many bats. 10 strikeouts, 8 strikeouts, 6, 9, 6, 6. Like, if his arm was really fatigued, I don't think he'd be able to miss bats the way he's missing bats.
Yeah, I mean, he's having a great year.
And I say that as someone who's like not the biggest Sonny Gray fan.
I'm not.
I'm 7-3 with an even 3 ERA, a 105 WHIP. I mean, he's got great starts in here. I mean, are you expecting him to never have a bad start over the course of a season?
I think 5 of his last 7 have been bad. That's what I think. So,
I don't even see 5 bad starts on the season here.
Okay, agree to disagree.
He's only made 10 starts all year.
Okay. I don't think on the road at Philadelphia is a good start. On the road at LA, not a good start. On the road at Milwaukee, not a good start. On the road against the Mets, not a good start.
On the road
against the Mets, Baltimore, an even start. Like, I don't know what we're talking about.
I mean,
on the road against the Mets, he was fine.
He had a quality start against the Mets.
Yeah, he was fine against the Mets.
Okay, then take your 6 innings of 4-run ball and be happy with it and see how far that gets you. I don't know what to tell you. Like, I really don't know what to tell you.
3 of the runs were unearned.
Okay. He's good. He's fantastic.
Find me a pitcher that doesn't have a couple bad starts this year. What? Like, I don't even understand.
I bet the Cardinals today. I said somebody made a comment about a dead arm, and you guys went off. So now I have to make the case about why Sonny Gray isn't even pitching well. So please.
I said, how was his arm dead? He's having the same season he always does. These are pretty career numbers for Sonny Gray.
Okay. He's had 2 good starts in his last 7 against the Chicago teams. Congratulations.
He's having the same type of year he always does. For Sonny Gray's arm to be dead, you have to show me he's pitching worse than he normally does.
I didn't say it was dead. I
thought you said.
They were dealing with, he thinks he's dealing with arm fatigue. They were trying to figure out a reason why he's been so dog shit his last 7 starts. If you think his last 7 starts have been immaculate, then hey.
I think they've been pretty on par with the rest of his career.
Agree to disagree.
They've been on par with the rest of his career. They've been the same.
Okay.
I'm just saying his last 7 starts, he has a 352 FIP and a 32% K rate.
He's got the best whip he's had in 10 years. He's had the best. Like, is this the best season of his career?
He's off to a good start.
I don't understand.
He's had 3 starts where he gave up 4+. Like I will concede that, but
then you guys are betting the Cardinals -1.5, right?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I'm gonna bet Sonny Gray over 17.5, and I'll probably bet his over strikeouts as well.
There you go. You should do Sonny to record a win too.
I thought about.
Nah, I just don't want to root for the Cardinals. I just can't stand them.
Yeah, it sucks. All right, so top bet is Orioles money line. I'll be back at 4 p.m. to do NBA, WNBA, and then the rest of the baseball game. That'll be at 4:00 p.m. Eastern time. So, yeah, I'll see you in 4 hours.
Cool. Good seeing you guys.
Later.